Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The story of a father teaching his son the power of the Qur'an. The evening sun poured through the window as books lay scattered across the study table. The young boy sat with his hands on his head, frustration written all over his face. Father, son, let's recite Qur'an. It gives you relaxation. Baba, boy sighed. I'm tired of studying. My mind feels heavy, I just want to relax. And now you're asking me to recite Qur'an? How can that help? The father, who was sitting quietly beside him, smiled gently. He placed his hand on his son's shoulder and said, My dear son, I understand you are tired. But let me tell you something. The Qur'an is not like any other book. It is like a river. When you step into it even a little, its cool water draws you in and soon you don't want to leave. If you recite a small portion, you will find your heart becoming attached and you will want to recite more and more. This is not my opinion, it is the reality Allah placed in His book. The boy looked at his father with curiosity. The father continued, Do you know, my son, the Qur'an is a cure for sadness and frustration. Allah Himself says, And we send down in the Qur'an that which is a healing and a mercy for the believers. Surah Al-Isra, 1782. Since one cannot know in advance which surah provides specific relief, blessings, or protection from harm, it is preferable to recite the Qur'an from beginning to end. This ensures that one benefits from the full spectrum of its guidance, mercy, and divine blessings. The father said, My son, every word you recite counts even if you don't realize it. Do you know what our beloved Prophet said? Whoever recites a letter from the book of Allah will be credited with a good deed, and a good deed is multiplied by 10. I do not say that Alif Lam Mim is one letter, but Alif is a first letter, Lam is a second letter, and Mim is a third letter. Jami at-Tirmidhi 2910 Sahih. So if you say Alif Lam Mim, you don't just get 10 rewards, you get 30. The boy's eyes widened. Subhanallah, just by saying that? Yes, my son, the father said warmly. And remember, on the day of judgment, people will be desperate even for a single good deed. The Qur'an gives you mountains of deeds easily. Why would anyone put such a treasure in a drawer and forget it? The father then leaned closer and whispered, Do you know, the Qur'an will also intercede for you on that day? The Prophet said, Recite the Qur'an, for it will come on the day of resurrection to intercede for its companions. Sahih Muslim 804. Imagine, my son, the Qur'an standing before Allah, pleading for you, protecting you. Tears filled the boy's eyes. His frustration slowly melted away, replaced by a calmness he had never felt before. He picked up the Qur'an from the table, kissed it respectfully, and said, Baba, I think I understand now. The Qur'an is not just a book, it's my friend, my healer, and my protection. Let's read together. The father's face shone with joy. That's all I wanted for you, my dear son. Even if it's just a few verses daily, they will bring light into your heart, blessings into your life, and safety in the hereafter. And so, side by side, father and son began to recite, their voices weaving with the words of Allah as peace filled the room. Amora key lessons from the story. Qur'an brings healing and mercy. Qur'an 1782. Each letter brings 10 rewards. Tirmidhi 2910. Qur'an will intercede for its companions. Muslim 804. Unlike gossip or backbiting that only brings sin, Qur'an recitation multiplies rewards.